Hello, I'm Etalie George. Many homes and businesses are preparing for a third night without power after the snowstorm which has caused blackouts across the region. Engineers are still trying to repair the damage.
At the height of the snowstorm, some 10,000 homes and businesses were cut off, and tonight many wait reconnection. In Suffolk, the White Lion in Lower Ufford has lost money because they can't cook.
We've made major efforts to get large Christmas bookings, but we can't feed the people. We can't run a pub in the dark, basically, and we can't get through to anyone in the energy company. It's just recorded messages the whole time.
Among the worst affected areas have been the Fens and West Norfolk. At Shippy Hill, neighbours have been sleeping at Mandy Gibbs's house because she has a wood burner.
It would be nice to be told a bit more information and not kept getting told that the fault's not been reported when it has been. We've asked about, like I say, about a generator. That would have been nice. I don't mind everybody coming in here and have power, at least for one house. But they just wouldn't give us anything.
The engineers were out near Colchester this afternoon as they struggle to repair power lines brought down by the weight of ice. But EDF Energy isn't sure how many homes are still cut off. Meanwhile, Luton Airport's returning to normal after yesterday's suspension of flights, though some people have spent 2 nights in hotels and still won't be home for Christmas.
We tried everything. We tried to go to Budapest, anywhere close to Romania, and then take any coach or anything from there, but there was no flights available, so they told us until after the 27th of December.
There have been no major problems on the roads today, although it's been slow going for many. The forecasters are warning, however, of more snow to come tonight. John Cranston, BBC Look East.
And BBC Local Radio in the East is staying on air 24 hours a day at the moment. For information about what's happening in your area, tune in to your local station. Other news in brief, a man who killed his girlfriend when she tried to end their relationship has been jailed for life. 18-year-old Taylor Burrows was stabbed 34 times while staying at a friend's house in Luton in February. A judge at Luton Crown Court said Carl Oakley would have to serve at least 15 years. He admitted manslaughter. A man's been shot after a disturbance at a club in Ipswich. Woodbridge Road has been sealed off since the trouble broke out at the Caribbean Club in the early hours. 4 other people were also taken to hospital. Football now, and in the Championship, Peterborough won at home against Watford by 2-1, a result which moves Posh off the bottom of the table. Ipswich's game away at Scunthorpe was called off. In League One, Colchester at home to Carlisle was postponed due to snow. Southend lost 1-0 away at Exeter. MK Dons lost 1-0 against Brentford at home. And Norwich City beat Huddersfield 3-0 at Carrow Road. So Colchester are 4th in the table. Norwich remain 3rd. Meanwhile, Northampton's game away at Darlington in League 2 was called off. And you can see all the goals from all the games on the Football League show tonight at 11:40 on BBC One. In rugby, Northampton Saints were away to Treviso this afternoon in the Heineken Cup. Northampton took the lead with a Phil Dowson try when there were just 3 minutes left of the first half. The try was awarded by the television match official after a few tense seconds. The conversion came from Stephen Myler. 5 minutes after the break, the second try for the Saints came from John Clark with another Myler conversion. Courtney Laws confirmed the Saints' domination of the game, Shane Garrity converting this time. Final score, Treviso 18, Northampton 21. One other victim of the weather, there'll be no greyhound racing in Peterborough tonight, but finally an event which thrives on the cold. It's the Norwich Ice Sculpture Trail. Last year, the exhibits melted rather quickly because it was so mild. Now all is set to install this year's sculptures tonight. This one is Mr Pastry, by the way. You can get details of the trail, including a map, from bbc.co.uk/Norfolk. So on to the weather, and not surprisingly, tonight will be cold. We're expecting a spell of snow, leading to some accumulations, turning more showery later. The overnight low around -5. Tomorrow, a cold day, but staying dry with long spells of sunshine. The top temperature 1 Celsius. Into next week, Monday cold with early sunshine, Tuesday rather cloudy with some sleet, and Wednesday mostly dry but sleet later. That's it from us. Back tomorrow night, 6:45.